Hi, my name's Wayne Crooks and I'm from Sparkies United, and I'm here today with Keean from Electrical Unity. Welcome, Keean.
Thanks, Wayne.
You're
Thanks
welcome.
for having me.
Mate, we're here today to talk about the Benbro Matrix system of UPS system.
And what a system it is.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's quite simple. It's really, really robust. So I think what we might do, Keean, is start with the actual rack itself.
It is robust is a great word for it. Why is it built with solid?
Well, this is designed to be in heavy industrial areas. So we've got a rack that's designed to be moved around if it needed to be, but also it can be in areas where we've got the extra weight of the batteries. So in this particular system, we've got a 5 kilowatt battery. So there's a fair bit of weight, but we can keep adding and adding. So to have an actual rack that's not frail and able to take up to 20, possibly 30 kilowatts of batteries is a real plus, because I mean, the load that we can put on in our load center is really is only restricted by the size of the batteries.
Imagine you start paralleling these, get some three-phase systems, a normal rack's just not going to take it.
That's exactly right. So the other thing we have to consider is the charger. So, you know, we've got a fairly good charger, we've got a nice digital readout, which we'll show you shortly. But yeah, I kind of understand why, and I've had a little bit of experience on this kind of stuff, not a huge amount, but putting it together today, hey, it was really
We
quick.
actually used this on a recent project, and from putting together the usual terminals, the battery connections here and there, when I turned on, it was basically one button push and it came alive.
And that was it. So there's no actual programming with it.
No.
Apart from that initial.
Unless you were doing a system where you wanted it to link in with computers to allow shutdown processes and that. But as far as providing uninterrupted power supply, once you plug it in, you hit that on button, away you go.
Yeah. I noticed when we were building it this morning that the only connection between the actual batteries and the charger are these two big cables.
Correct.
All the way through, and they seem to fit quite simply.
Click, click, and you know you're in.
The only thing we will say is when you are putting these together, and we've both had staff as electricians that whack them all together and then go, oh, I've got to move this one up, I've got to drop this one down. Plan it out. Save your time and spend the time planning out what you've got to go in. So we've got this, and now we can add extras if we need to, all the way down. So yeah, I'm really impressed.
Yeah, that was the first thing you pointed out to me. You wanted to put this up top, and that makes sense because when I walk in, I want to see the state of the rack, if anything's tripped, anything up here, and then the more technical stuff, I can go to the UPS itself here and do my maintenance and whatever from there.
So the reason we have this up the top here is normally this is our load center. So this is feeding out to the circuits that you want to actually run through the UPS. So the UPS is normally fed from a switchboard and then out to our critical circuits, our critical machinery, whatever it might be. So yeah, I think Benbro have nailed it with this. Love the frame, and actually the finish on the frame is really, really good as well. It's not a cheap powder coating, it's actually a nice solid hammer tone. So yeah, loving it. So Benbro, you've got this one, right?
Sparkies United.